Did Retzlaff make the right decision to think about himself in this moment, or was it a mistake to push Burton to the win, which ended up hurting Kyle Busch?
Well, first of all, I apologize. I got so fired up about the first part of that question, I forgot to answer the second, but I'll answer the second through this question here. I do think Kyle Busch probably has the best chance. We've seen the speed from RCR with Austin Dillon at Richmond and with Kyle just last night at Daytona. I think Kyle could potentially get his Hail Mary moment at Darlington this upcoming weekend. So he would be the one that potentially has the best chance of leapfrogging everybody and getting above the cut line here. Not to say that Ross Chastain or Bubba Wallace couldn't. I think they're certainly capable of it as well, but I think Kyle Busch might be trending in the right direction finally. We could potentially see that from him next weekend, but he had a shot last night, and I know that there were some radio communications with Retzlaff, who, by the way, let's give a call to him as well. Only his second start in the Cup Series and comes away with a 7th place finish and was second going into turn 3 on the final lap of the summer race in Daytona. I thought he had a shot to win it, and I think that's part of why you have to defend Retzlaff here in this situation, because he, I think, was making the move that best gave him the opportunity to get, if not a win, at least the highest finish that he could get. Maybe if he and the 21 had even gotten a bigger run than they did, the 62 could have cleared the 8, and then he pulls out coming out of 4, and maybe we're talking about Parker Retzlaff and Beard Motorsports with an even bigger upset win than we're talking about here, one that is with a part-time open team that only runs these super speedway races every year, but wouldn't shake up the playoffs at all, but certainly gets a lot of stuff from RCR in terms of that technical alliance. So you can understand why, in a perfect world, you would want the 62 working with the 8 instead of a 21 in that situation. But again, I mean, how much do you want to ask of a guy who's only making his second start in the series, who is, just excited to be in the field, let alone having the opportunity to potentially win this race here, trying to gain all the experience he can, and you're going to come over the radio and tell him, hey, team orders here, you have to work with this guy instead of that guy. It's just another reason to hate team orders, in my opinion. I think you could argue he made the wrong decision from a business perspective, from a team orders perspective, but I thought we hated team orders. I thought we didn't like seeing drivers being put into a box and being told you can only work with somebody who shares the name on the side of your car from a team or manufacturer perspective here. So I don't hold it against Parker Retzlaff at all. In fact, I think it's just the opposite. You have to commend him for a job well done and a fantastic finish. And he's had some of these in Xfinity before at this track as well. I think he's finished 4th and 3rd in the February race here the last couple of years in that series as well. So he's by no means a bad super speedway racer. He had an opportunity to get a great finish last night, and that's exactly what he did. You can't fault him for it.